Welcome to the Gunman Insta Live. Tonight we are about to bad up the game. We're going to brock up Instagram tonight with a massively sexy live for you people. Tonight I have on my new signing for Gunman's promotion. One of my favourite heavyweights on the scene currently at the moment. He is the Ring King, heavyweight champion, an absolute juggernaut of a man, the Man Mountain, heavyweight banger, Billy Herron.
He sounds like a good fighter.
Who's that? What was that?
Who's he? He sounds like a good fighter. I must meet him one day.
Who's that?
Billy Herron.
Billy Herron. Billy Herron. Am I saying it right?
Yeah. I was joking.
Oh, you always had me there. I always get it wrong. I used to say Herron, didn't I?
Yeah. Everyone says it wrong though, so it's not just you. Yeah.
Listen, I normally calling people by usernames every night. You know what I mean? Like reading out some of these usernames on this live is crazy. Listen, guys, anyone who's jumping on the live now, make sure you ask us some questions. Let's chat boxing. Let's talk heavyweight boxing. He's a completely missed a joke, WE57. Yeah, I did actually. I actually genuinely thought I got his name wrong.
It's not,
I thought, oh no. He's completely cocked his entrance up.
It's not as funny. You have to repeat the joke. I've learned that over the years.
I know, yeah. If you've got to repeat it, it's not funny. I'm just trying to skirt over it. Now, listen, you've got an exciting clash coming up on Saturday. You are out at Epsom Racecourse. Yep. It is on Quest Boxing, which is a fantastic show, I must add. Yep. I would like to say it's one of the highest standards of unlicensed boxing on the scene.
Yeah.
In my opinion, the standard on Quest is exceptional. It's not guys with blue ticks and following that can't fight. Yeah. There's real operators on there, and you're coming up against Liam Slade.
Yeah.
What do you know about this brother?
He's from Oxford. He don't move that much. He stands in the ring. He likes to trade. Sounds like a good fight to me. A better Evans Willie. So,
do you know his record?
4 wins, 2 losses, all amateur, I believe.
Yeah. So. We've got some questions here for you coming in. Completely not to do with you. Who wins, AJ or Dubois? Who wins, AJ or Dubois?
AJ's confidence takes him through at the moment.
That's Peter Burrows. And then we've got Casey Carper. Do you see Fury coming back after the Usyk loss and putting on a show?
Payday, of course.
100.
Of course. You'd be stupid not to.
Yeah. And then one guy, official Oyubondo.
That one.
He's saying, when you next boxing? So his next boxing on Saturday. It is on Quest. And it's on the 14th of September, Epsom Racecourse. So you're fighting Liam Slade. He's 4-2. So all you know is he stands forward and bangs. How many fights of his have you seen?
To be fair, only the footage that Alan Foley sent over to me. I'm not too interested in looking back through YouTube from anyone who fights. To me, that is pointless because you can see in one bit of footage, you get a good basis on how they perform. It depends on what version of anyone turns up on the night. He can turn up and have trained his heart out and ends up being the best version of himself that he's ever been. Or he can turn up and the occasion gets the better of him. It's his debut on Quest as well. Arguably probably his biggest platform that he's fought on. So it's going to be a good fight. It's got makings for a cracker. I'm looking forward.
Let's talk about. It'd be rude not to talk about the Willie Evans fight. How are you feeling? Still on cloud 9?
Oh, you're going to make me blush. It's one of them ones where the win felt more. It was probably the best the win's ever felt for me.
Yeah.
And
your biggest fight so far?
Biggest fight, no. but just with the amount of shit he was talking leading up to it, I was expecting to be getting in a ring with someone a lot better than on the night. It was like, it's not. I don't feel like the fight was that great to watch because he didn't do much. I think I can honestly only say he landed about probably only one shot that I felt in that whole fight.
Right.
And it wasn't as much as what he was talking about. Like, if you're coming out with a name Big Bang and saying you're going to knock someone out in the third round, you've got to come out and do the business. Yeah. That's you always say to me, "Oh, you don't really give it much back." I'm humble. You never know what can happen on the night. Yeah. And I think Evans has realised that. Like, he said he would donate to that Leilani. I called him out on it. He blocked me on all socials. Like, Evans has gone MIA. Like, he's gone AWOL.
Really? What, he's actually hit the L1 and triangle block button?
He's disappeared. I think he wished he'd done that on the night. But that's why I sat there. I was quiet. I put in the camp I needed to put in. I come out and I've done the job. I've done the job that I knew I was going to do.
One of the supporters is asking, what does Big Billy's weekly training schedule look like?
Pure graft. Like hard, sweaty, horrible graft. The sort of shit that makes you throw up in the first 2 weeks of camp. Lots of gym work. Lots of pad work with Darren, who's going to jump on later. Bits of sparring here and there. Obviously not too much because coming up to fight night, you don't want to. I don't like sparring leading up to fights. I like early stages and then dust off where I need to, because you never know what.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Everyone will get a cut or something. Everyone's calling me Tyson Fury, and I'm boxing it. I'm not that guy.
That's an interesting approach. Most people get fit first. Well, I used to when I was fighting. I get fit first, then I get the hard rounds in.
I keep myself ticking over at fitness. Like that's what a lot of people look at me and think, how the fuck's this guy a boxer? Like, sorry for the French. Like, I remember saying, you said like abs don't win fights.
Yeah.
I had an ab years ago, and I've never.
You haven't got to it. You haven't got to it for a while, but you don't need abs. And I've seen, your engine is superb for a big lad. You've got a superb engine, and that saying is true. I know quite a few fighters that don't have the looks and the body type and the body conditioning. Yes. And they've just got like relentless engines on them. So
I'm not one to go around saying, I don't bring it up in conversation. Like, I'm not one to go around saying I'm a heavyweight champion, blah blah blah. But if it gets mentioned in conversation, people say, what? I've got the size for it, but the body is warm. The body's warm in winter, mate. Like, you should try. I like
so much. So you've not spoke with Willie Evans since he blocked you?
He's disappeared, mate.
I mean, he had that brother. He was moving like Casemiro by the time he'd finished with him.
Mate.
And now, no wonder he's blocked you. I mean, I wouldn't want to be in the public after that. I mean, I think he was really confident he'd won. And, I'm always honest. Just with fighters about what the fans are thinking. And for some reason, I think people were thinking he was slight favourite in that fight. When really, he didn't have the experience, which was crazy.
It's because of his record. He had 2 wins, both in the first 30 seconds. So you can't argue against that kind of record. But it's more to the point of, I knew what his only weapon was.
Yeah.
And up to me to navigate away from that, take that power away from him, and do what I need to do. And I feel like I'd done that. I felt like it was a pass on all levels with him.
Yeah. Nice one, Paul Tinton. He said, what's up, the team? We're all part of the team now, and let's get on to that. So Billy Herron, he's recently joined forces with Gunman Promotions and signed to my promotion. What that entails is now that, he gets to look good. Not only does he get to look good, he can continue to fight good. But really, look at that. I haven't even got one in range. But you look good. You get to wear the brand, and we kit you out. But we also support you as well. So I've got a custom-made mouth guard coming to you with a fitter coming for you to get your mouth guard a bit. They should have contacted you by now. They will do. They will do. I spoke with them today or yesterday. So, but we've got a custom-made gum shield coming for you to help support you, keep your teeth safe, keep your grill looking good. And that's by Maxillo Mouth Guards, who kit out the Gunman fighters. And then also we'll be helping your journey, helping you hopefully get bigger opportunities, more fights and all the rest of it. So if you are on this live, you're into the boxing, you're supporting our team. If you can't beat us, join us. Please follow and support this man. He's got a really exciting journey coming up. Honestly, every fight I've signed and worked with, I think I've got 17 that I sponsor now, 8 that I manage. They're all exciting fighters. Like we're on a really good kill streak. I think we're about 12-2 now. We've picked up a couple of losses, unfortunately, over the weekend, but they're inevitable. You know, they're inevitable. That happens.
Boxing.
Yeah. Listen, look, there's DHHS1. I want to join the team. Listen, DM me, and if you can kick ass, you can work with us. So listen, from your point of view, less talking from me. So from your point of view, Billy, how's the support? How do you see our partnership working for you, and why were you so eager to join?
Just the platform I see you put your fighters on. I feel I'm at that stage now where I want to progress rather than not stay on the same level. Because I feel I'm at a decent level at the moment. But with the connections and the platform you have, I feel like not only will I grow, but maybe potentially help you grow as well. I'm a very active fighter. Always looking for opportunities to go out whenever I can. I don't think.
No, absolutely. It's a partnership that helps us all grow. You know, I want the fighters out there in the shows, winning, wearing the merch, promoting the channel. But this channel is all about giving fighters freedom of speech, and not just I've got an influencer fighter on my books with 250,000 followers, and I've also got a 12. I've also got a 12-year-old who's had 4 fights. So I support all levels of fighters. Anyway, listen, it's going to be a pleasure to come to your fight on Saturday and see you get the KO. I want to get your coaches in.
Yep.
And I want to ask them about you because I want to find out, should I really have signed you up? Does he listen? Is he a good trainer? And how far can this brother go? So let's get your coaches. Let's get your coaches in. I'll see if I can add them in now. So your coaching team. Actually, you tell us who your coaching team is. So you've got Darren Stewart. Go on. You tell us how your team setup is. Shane Minter.
Darren, I met through Shane, who's my other coach, a couple of years ago. He was doing like sessions as well as me and a mechanic. He jumped in. There he is, a big bald bastard.
You horrible little custard. And you got that one with just stupid amount of it.
Yeah.
Shane, get you there, mate.
Yeah, turn the light on, Shane. What are you doing sitting in the dark?
No, I'm sitting here. It's just shit lighting.
Mate, you can't go to bed at 9:15, mate.
He's sitting in a bando.
Fucking dickhead. What's the dickhead?
So listen, guys, welcome to the Gunman Insta Live. Obviously, Darren's been on before, Billy's been on before, but welcome making your debut, Shane Minter. It's an absolute pleasure to have such a classy operator on my Insta Live. You join a massive collection of great operators that have been on this live, such as Bernard Hopkins and Roy Jones Jr. and John Ryder and Shane Minter. Listen, you guys are his team. Can you? I'm going to start with you, Shane, and then I'll come to you afterwards, Darren. How far can Billy go in unlicensed boxing, Shane?
No, he's done. No, joking. Bill's there to make his name known, really and truly. Like, to be honest, when I first met Bill, we had some rounds together and everything, and I thought, Bill's good and everything, but he's determined to push for more. Even if, say, for instance, he's not at the best stage, he's not training as much, he still always wants more, and then he always finds a way to be able to push on for more. So, I think Bill can go to the top, man.
Yeah. Listen, for those that don't know Shane Minter, he's a class operator himself. I'm going to probably not do your CV justice, but I think you're a double 2-time Queensbury Boxing League champion.
Yeah, man.
I think you've got another title as well. Basically, he's got more belts than the Primark men's section. Make sure you follow this brother, and make sure you follow Darren as well. Dazza, it's good to have you back. Last time you were here, it was controversial.
Yes, it was.
So I'm going to ask you a controversial question to stay in line with the last time you was on the Insta Live. Does Billy listen?
He does. He does listen.
He's
He's
smiling.
come a long way from even the Evans fight till now. He's come a long way again.
Can he?
Yeah, man.
Can he adapt in fights?
Yeah.
There's a lot of opponents that might say he fights one way, and can he actually change game plans and adapt?
Well,
In your opinion,
you see before Evans, the last fight before that, he might have been one way, but for the Evans fight, he adapted a lot and got the win.
Yeah.
I think more so over that one, I was very disappointed with my performance against Kyle. Even though I got the win, I won the title, I was very disappointed with the way I thought I went out there. I thought I've never boxed like that before, and it was like I need to brush that one under the carpet, never pull that out again. So yeah, that was the big changer for me. It was how I felt after that. It was like I felt like I didn't deserve it. So now that's given me that drive to do the job, to get it done properly, to listen to my corner when I'm in the ring. I remember saying to Darren after the first round against Kyle, I was like, Kyle's not making the round. Like I knew the fellow was fitter than me. I already knew he was going to try to take it to the later stages and stop me. So in my mind, I had set, and he is not making that second round, and that's what. But I wasn't happy with my performance. I went there looking for the knockout rather than waiting for it.
Yeah, you went with anger more than brain.
Exactly.
Shane, what would you say Billy's best attributes are?
My
Honest, the size of the guy, mate. He needs to just get that jab going. As soon as he gets that jab going, it's hard to even get near him.
I think he was hoping you were going to say. I think he was hoping you were going to say he's good looks, but
no, he's ugly.
But you went on his size, but you body shamed him.
No, see, to be honest, you see when he gets his jab going, he works well. He knows when people they're going to push forward, or he waits for the perfect time. So if he gets his jab going and he sits on his back foot, he waits for the people to fall onto his backhand instead of loading up the backhand and trying to get people like out of there quick. You think it's sort of like the car crash effect. If he's letting people walk onto him, it's like a little mini car crash in their face. If you're walking into it and you're getting half a power out, then imagine what you're doing. You're fully slamming them and they're walking onto it. It's a car crash in the face, man.
What without giving Liam Slade any tips, where would you, just a couple of things you'd like to see him improve on?
I'll say variety of punches.
Yeah, I said.
Hey, no one asked you.
Yeah, that's the right. No, but I can't lie. You showed that in the last fight because you was waiting when we were saying just like wait, tap up the jab a few times, keep it nice and long, and just wait for him to walk onto the uppercut. You was taking that all in, and you was putting different shots in. So I think this fight will be the fight to show all the fans and all the people coming up to support that you're a different fighter now.
Put it all together and get the W.
100%.
It's a bit more punch selection, punch variation. Something you could definitely work on. Yeah. Listen, Darren, how does he keep his fitness? How has he got such a great engine?
He's actually doing really well.
How's such a big guy got such a great engine under that bonnet?
He gets put through his paces when he's here. He doesn't get given a lot of time to relax, so he's got to suck it up because he's like a pit bull. I'm like a little Jack Russell on him. I'm just chasing him about, so he don't get much rest time.
Yeah.
And then when he does get an actual rest, it's 30 seconds and that's it. It's back again.
Yeah. Listen, how much do you guys study the opponent? I don't know which one of the coaches want to answer this, so you can choose. How much do you study opponents and how important is that to you?
So I had a little look at the opponent, but the only thing is I don't really like going off like fights too much because the only thing is you can pick out little things of like little amateur mistakes what they're making and everything, say like dropping the hand when they're throwing their jab and things like that. But people within a week, they could literally have a good day, bad day at the gym. They could send you a video where it's them sparring, not really having a good day. Then you could get sent a video where they're having a good day sparring. It's two totally different things. So to be honest, you just go off their mistakes. Their little amateur mistakes, they always go back to. They're the main things to pick out and just as long as we stick at our game plan and they're thinking our game plan goes right, we don't really need to worry about the opponent.
Said.
Very well said. Very well answered. Listen, Darren, last time you were on here, one of your fighters was fighting against one of my fighters.
Yes.
And we know what happened.
Yeah, it didn't go down too well.
Yeah, no, it didn't go down too well. And it was a Gunman Promotions round 1 blast out. This time you're on my team. So hopefully with a bit of luck, I need you to obviously prepare my guy. We've got some nice plans that me and Billy have been speaking about, you know, for later on in the year. Obviously, he gets to choose his own fights and where he wants to fight. But just in the network, I guess, where I am in, I am getting like offers, and he's already had people asking him for sparring. And off the bat, since we started working together, we're pushing him out there. Opportunities are coming up. So yeah, we're hoping it's going to be a really big, exciting year for him. In your opinion, though, Darren, how important is it that he looks good in this fight after what happened with your last fighter?
He will look good in this fight. He'll be all right. He'll pay attention to his corner, and he'll walk away with a win. And then that opens a lot of opportunities for him, and like you said, yourselves as well.
Absolutely.
Or Luke, I say.
What was that?
Bring on Yao or Luke. That's what I say.
He's gone for a big call straight away.
You go, girl.
He's going big. Listen, Billy, how important is it for you to win and not just get the W, but to actually do it in, you know, maximum violence and a big victory?
I feel like, due to the way I won the last fight, I'm getting a win. I'm getting a W. This one's only 3 rounds, so I can up the tempo a bit more, push it that little bit harder, be a bit more on the front foot. So you'll see a very different style of fight at this fight. I will say. I want to look good. I want to feel good. I'm getting the W. And
that's the whole part, you ugly man.
Huh?
Hey, have you not seen his friends?
Yeah, that's what's saving
You know,
him.
his
That's
friends.
what's saving him.
Listen, these natures, mate. These natures are beautiful.
Don't get them knocked out. Shane, let me just ask you, you know this league inside out. Queensbury Boxing League is now turned into Quest. Me personally, listen, I work on many shows, multiple shows. I work with them in different capacities. And I go to a lot of shows. And I personally think the standard of Quest is probably up there with the best in terms of unlicensed boxing. Like, I personally think when it was Queensbury Boxing League, they had an era of fighters that was unbelievable when they had like Bilal Fawaz, blooming Ami Rahman. I mean, I won't do justice. There's too many brilliant fighters that was on there. Do you see it the same? Do you see it now that Billy's like stepping up and you're expecting the level to be as good as he's been in with?
Yeah, to be honest, I think the fighters on Quest, they are game. They come game, like as any other fighter. To be honest, they're going to come game. They're going to want to take the win. But I think where there's like the opportunity, so they do a thing where if you perform good, your fight gets picked. You go on TV. Like a few of my fights was on London Live. So where they have that little bit, you got to do, like you're sitting there like pushing through to that little thing. Like you said, you get told, and I got
your
told
haircut,
that. No, but I got told before my fights, you do good, that gets put on London Live. So you see, I had that in the back of my head, like straight. I want my fight on TV. I want to be able to go back and just watch that. So you see, like, no, but it is a step up on there. It is a step up.
I feel like we're not doing Ring King justice, though. I think Ring King.
No, that's what I'm saying. Ring King is. I can't lie. Ring King is rising up there. Really and truly, it's rising up.
People will say, "Oh, Quest is a big step up." I see them on level playing field.
No, I wouldn't say it's a big. I wouldn't say it's a big step up. Like as in, you wouldn't be able to manage it.
No,
but if you look at the rich history that before it was Quest, and you know, Shane will know this, and Darren will know this. Before it was Quest, it was Queensbury Boxing League, and they were streets ahead of everyone else. If I'm honest, I don't think Ring King was even around then. And they were streaks ahead. Like literally, as I said, Bilal Fawaz has gone on. He's an English champion now. Isn't he? But like, who was fighting on there? They had like, I don't know. There's so many. King Arthur James, Midday Dejedsby.
Yeah.
They had mate, so many. Lee Cannon, like really, like they were almost like amateurs. Unlicensed guys fighting to be scouted in the pros.
Yeah. No.
Like it wasn't like UCWB with head guards and some nerd behind working in an office chucking out a couple of jabs. It was real fighters. You know what I mean? So I do think it's a step up, but I wouldn't say it's
No.
out of your depth. And
I meant more on the terms of people, the quality of the fighters. If you look at Rinking, I think it's only been around since 2019. I've been involved with them the last 3 years, and the growth that they've had, not just in terms of the way they run their shows, but the quality of fighters that want to jump on that show, it's just unreal. Like,
100% agree with that.
You're getting fellas from other promotions that hold titles wanting to fight on Rinking. If you ask,
you've even got a few Quest fighters that have gone on to there, so it just shows the level's high.
Oh yeah. Listen, look, I've just worked on an influencer boxing show for X Boxing. Now listen, it's guys with followers that they're not fighters, they're not great fighters. They've got fighters on there as well because it's a crossover thing. So you've got bare knuckle guys that are boxing, and there's actual like proper fighters as well. But I've also worked on other shows as well where it's just been guys with blue ticks, and I'm just seeing like front crawl going on, and you're thinking, mate, behave yourself. You know what I mean? Get out. You're insulting my eyesight with that shit. That's not boxing. Do you know what I mean? Like, and unfortunately, boxing is for everyone. But you are seeing now, like the lower level increasing with influencer boxing. You're seeing the lower level. You know, guys that just cannot fight. They're really good at editing videos, but now they're boxing. So and the likes of Ring Kings and Quest and that, and Fight Zoomy and some of these shows, they're in a different league to some of these influencer shows where there's this guy just hoping to get on Misfits, and do you know what I mean? They're doing the backstroke when they get jabbed, and they're doing the backstroke.
You're not talking.
Darren, just a quick one before we shoot off. Can we talk about the Willie Evans fight and our man? Because I love talking about that fight. I was there live. I insta-lived that fight. It had over just under 10K views, I think, of his fight, which is pretty good for a white collar show. What did you make of that win?
That was a well-deserved win for him, but it took throughout his camp, like Shane said as well, work behind that jab. Don't try and get in there and fight with him. So it all worked out to plan. Everything that was installed through his camp worked out perfectly on the night.
Oh look, he's blushing.
Shane, was there anything that was there anything you was disappointed with?
Pardon?
Was there anything you was disappointed with that he was doing in the fight?
No, there was nothing disappointed with. It's just we said about don't falling in. That's the main thing we didn't want, falling in and getting too close and being drawn into his fight. Bill was the bigger opponent out of the two. We could just keep him on the jab, just keep him nice on the jab. Like he could just move around, do his thing, just don't get drawn into the fight, and he just done that.
Did you think? Was the game plan right? Take Willie late as soon as you get past a couple of rounds.
We knew the fitness was going. We were saying to Bill, the fitness is going. Bill had the fitness. We knew it wasn't lasting.
That's not Jimmy Jr. hiding behind a fake bloody profile, is it?
We got DT 20.30. Billy only wins when he fights fat, overweight people or they get injured.
I'm fat.
Oh, Bill, we got you your next opponent already.
That's definitely Jimmy in disguise. Baby.
So I was going to just ask Shane one more question. Shane, so do you know much about this guy that's about this Liam Slade? It's his debut as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you won't have seen him on the Quest circuit, I suppose. But do you know much about him at all, or have you watched him fight?
No, I've seen a little bit of a clip of him. I know he just likes to come forward and everything, but we know Bill likes to like people come forward. He likes to deal with that, so we're in for
Mate, the brother was he's like a ghost. I couldn't find him. I was trying to get him on tonight. I was trying to get to him. I was trying to get to him to get him to come on here. Do you know what I mean? I thought that would be nice.
Hopefully,
He's getting ready for Bill.
Yeah, he's probably chopping wood as we speak and wrestling with a bear. Well, we're on the InstaLive chuckling and snorting. He's
one thing about the Evans Willie fight, yeah, that it doesn't grate me a little bit, but if people say, "Oh, is that right that finished him?" There was a lovely left hook that caught him before that threw him against the rope before that right body shot.
Well, they can go back and watch it.
none of us can remember it, Billy.
Have a little look. Have a little look. Honestly, it was beautiful. It's the best left hook I've ever thrown. It landed perfect, and it threw him back against the ropes before that right to the body.
Yeah, I think I know the one he's talking about, actually, only because I edited these highlights thing the other day.
When he jumped on the live.
No one see it because it didn't happen. Deep team saying, you've got a fan here. You've got a fan.
Oh, mate.
He's definitely Liam Slade's or he's someone's fanboy. It's just not mine. I don't care.
No, that's part of it. But yeah, Liam Slade not on socials. Couldn't find him to bring him on for a face off or anything like that. He just wasn't having it. Listen, let's just have a quick before we shoot off. Right, we're gonna just do a quick round robin. Okay, couple of quick fire questions for you all. Okay, I'm gonna start with you, Billy. Yeah, then I'm gonna go. Then I'm gonna go round to Darren. Yeah, and then I'll go round to Shane. So let's just go with.
Oh, don't you put me on the spot about this.
Let's just go with Bill. Prediction for the fight Saturday night. No sitting on the fence like Humpty Dumpty.
Never, you know me. I'd break a fence. I can't sit on it. Second round stoppage. Vicious knockout.
Lovely. Okay, I like that. Okay, I'll be watching. Darren, Dubois or AJ? 21st of September.
I'd still go with AJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a different training camp now. Different trainers, different fighter.
Shane, Saudi money or world title?
World title.
In Saudi.
World title. I want that world title, man.
World title.
With that world title, you know you're getting the Saudi money after that.
Saudi money. Yeah, that was a good answer. World title in Saudi. Conor Benn or Eubank Jr., Billy? Conor Benn.
Yes.
That's interesting.
I think Conor Benn is more ferocious. Eubank's more in your face and going for it. The way Conor Benn gets so low for hooks to the body, his uppercuts up top. He's just so elusive. Eubank will stand there and trade. He don't, in my opinion, don't really move out of the way like he should. Yeah. Conor Benn got the more ferocious side to him. If you put them two styles of fights together, the viciousness and the ferocity is going to win.
Yeah, Darren, Crawford or Canelo?
I'd still go Canelo. Fuck off, you're sacked. You ain't coming here to train no more.
You're going to go Canelo?
I'd still go Canelo, yeah.
Shane, Tank or Stevenson?
I think Tank will suss him out. I think, to be honest, Stevenson will pick him off for most of it, but Tank always finds a way.
He does go down. He does lose a lot of rounds, though, doesn't he?
He just knows how to adapt to a fight. He don't mind losing rounds to get to that point because he knows he's going to get it at some point.
Billy,
yo,
Peter Biev or Bivol?
Bivol.
Oh, strong. Darren, Buatsi or Yard? So I had to think there. It's getting late. Buatsi or Yard?
Oh, I don't know. That to me is a close one.
Buatsi all day, mate.
No.
I don't know. I think Yard's already been tested, though. Yard's already been tested at that level. I know
they're both tough.
Yard's been in there with better beers.
How about we go draw on that?
Shane, will Ben Whittaker win a world title?
Yeah, 100%.
You see, if you asked me that question, I would have said yes all day long.
could he win one now? So he'd have to beat a Bivol or BTBF.
I think it's too early now. No.
You learn when to play and when not to play.
No, not at this current moment in time. No.
No.
If it's better BF or Bivol, no.
Yeah, them Russian mans, honestly.
No, it's better.
Them Russian mans aren't playing about, are they? Do you know what I mean?
No, man.
They're putting people in the ward. I know, they're putting people in the ward like they're Andre.
Wait, I got one for you. Team Alex or Team Alfie?
Who's this for?
I have to see all the fighters. What the Ring King event on
Team
the
Alex or Team Alfie?
I have to see all the fighters. I don't know all the fighters well enough for who's under who. Go on, who knows the fighters? You would know the fighters, Billy. Where are you going to go? Answer your own
Alfie.
question.
He's going for Alfie.
I think it'll be for Alfie's team. Team Alfie will just nick it.
Team Alex, Stewart.
Stewart ain't having none of it.
Stewart's not having it. He's going Team Alex. Yeah, I'll have to look at the lineups, and I'd have to do I think I'd have to look at the lineups and
go down to the captains. I think the captains are going to have to pull it out the bag to get the double points.
Mate, Flavio, yes, my guy, top man, really good fight. I enjoyed watching him fight. Really enjoyed watching him fight. So yeah, listen, guys, let's wrap it up. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you guys on the live. Can someone tell me the England score? Have we scored a goal yet?
Harry Kane scored a blinder.
Someone thinks you're lying.
I know it's 1-0, but I ain't checked.
Oh, it's 1-0, is it?
I checked. What's the England score? 2-0.
Oh, there's just on point. Checkmate, Flavio. Listen, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm hoping to come down on Saturday and see you guys. It's great to be part of the team now with you guys, and it's going to be great. Hopefully, moving forward, we'll be more together, more fights together, and hopefully we'll get the big man out there and get him the fights that he wants and get the big opportunities that he deserves. But yeah, listen, anyone who's not following this man, make sure you're following Billy Herron. It's going to be good times only, exciting times. Thank you, Team Herron, for coming on.
Let's go.
Wait, do we need to get him a fight name? Why have you not got a fight name?
Because I'm 30, mate.
Right, listen, someone get this guy a fight name. We're going to think about it. We're going to get you one. You need one. Yeah. Anyway, mate, listen, thanks a lot for coming on, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. Appreciate you all. Take it easy. See you Saturday. Best of luck. Knock them out. Take it easy, guys.
Let's go.